Compliments of the season, good afternoon and welcome to Camnet TV Media News. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. The headlines. Harry KALABA claims President HH is not aware of the suffering Zambians are going through. President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA reveals plans to reintroduce voluntary ZAMBIANS training for school leavers. Details coming through after this commercial.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cholwe from Cho's Fitness Gym. We're a fully functional gym located along Twin Palm Road in Kablonga, right by Cheshire Homes Society of Zambia. So we have various classes that happen from Monday to Friday. We have aerobics, we have boot camp, we have step aerobics, we have spinning, we have kettlebell classes. They happen from 18 to 19 hours every day, and we are open from 06 until 20 hours. That's Monday to Friday. Then Saturdays 6 to 12, and then Sundays we are closed, and most public holidays we are open 6 to 12.
Camnet Stars Football Club, popularly known as the local national team, is inviting all skillfully gifted, talented and creative soccer players from across Zambia. Ages between 16 and 20 must come, train and join the club. The category of these gifted footballers have the chance to go and market their talent in Europe and USA through Camnet Stars Football Club, a team formed with a vision to produce quality international players. Please do not miss this brief open opportunity given to you. Camnet Stars Football Club could be your gateway to your international soccer career. Venue, Kablonga Boys Secondary School grounds. Date 12th December 2022 to 21st January 2023. Time 09 hours to 11 hours. Your time to shine is now.
And now the media news in detail. Chasethu Town Council Management under the 2022 Constituency Development Fund have procured 3 pieces of earth-moving equipment in a quest of improving the road network and provision of other related services in the district.
This tractor, the tipping trailer, and this massive grader, another backhoe loader which is on its way. These machines have been procured under CDA, the 2022 CDA. And special thanks go to His Excellency the President of the Republic. This is a testimony that the CDF is a flagged policy for the new Dawn administration and President HAKAINDE. This is happening for the first time here in Chasethu. This is our citizen. This is our equipment. And we thank the leadership for having increased the city from 1.6 million to 25.7 million. They have further increased the city to 28.3 million. I'm here from a meeting we started yesterday, we have finished today, trying to deal with the 2023 city, continuing on the 2022, 2021, 2022 city. So Chasethu will not be the same. I'm a very excited member of Parliament that we have bought this equipment. All the challenges that we have in this rural constituency, the challenges of roads will not be the same.
President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA says the ZAMBIANS continues to play a key role in skills development for the youths countrywide. Speaking at the celebration of the ZAMBIANS Golden Jubilee in Chongwe Wednesday, Mr. HICHILEMA says ZAMBIANS is a strategic arm of government that can fully support the national food basket and economic development.
The Zambia National Service has celebrated its Golden Jubilee with a promise to contribute effectively to the national food basket and becoming commercially viable. Zambia National Service Commandant Lieutenant General Maliti Soluchi says ZAMBIANS, in line with the directive by President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA, is working tirelessly to ensure it delivers accordingly. Lieutenant General Soluchi was speaking in Chongwe. The commemoration was held under the theme celebrating 50 years of rendering unbroken development to our motherland, Zambia.
Zambia Defense Force is ever ready to respond to any security threat, be it at short notice. With that said, permit me, Mr. President, to now shift your attention to the milestones that the service has scored over the years. Zambia National Service has recorded a number of successes in the areas of agriculture, production, and infrastructure development. In the area of infrastructure development, the service, through its initial Builders Brigade program, has participated in the construction of the Tanzania-Zambia railway line and the Tanzania-Zambia Mafuta pipeline under the supervision of the Chinese contractors. Participation in the construction of the old city market, as well as the recent refurbishment of the same gutted city market. Besides that, Mr. President, sir, we completed the construction of the Livingstone Modern City Market and the city's intercity bus terminus, as well as the UB Market in Mansa and Kaunda Square Market in Lusaka.
In speaking at the same event, Defense Minister Ambrose Lufuma has commended ZNS for the innovations it's coming up with, adding that it is a reliable tool for government to attain life-enhancing exploits for the nation.
My office shall work closely with the Zambia National Service Command to assist the service exert more effort and facilitate the creation of strong synergies with key stakeholders that will result in the speedy turnaround of the Zambia National Service shoe and tailoring factories. We are very confident that the two ventures can assist to wean government off the unnecessary importation of military uniforms and footwear. With the pressure that the dollar has been exerting on our kwacha, we believe our ministry can leverage the capacities within in order to contribute to the finding of lasting solutions to the challenge.
Meanwhile, President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA says the military personnel should strive to be commercially viable, urging ZNS to enhance their farming capacity countrywide.
What we're considering for now, further discussions are on, is at least to introduce voluntary national service training for those young people who would wish to go through the process. We should get to that very quickly, and I lay it further on the table of the commander and other chiefs, service chiefs here. Let us, and the defense minister, home affairs minister, and cabinet, let us put this on the table. I think it's good for our country. In the absence of the liberation war and the heroes that we represent and remember here, in peace times, we would like our military to engage in reconstructing our country, bridges, roads, food production. I think that's a good thing to keep our men and women busy in peace times.
Sharon Kalimbola, Camnet News.
Citizens First Party President Harry KALABA has charged that there is a mismatch from what President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA is saying, what is on the ground, and what was being said during the conference.
Zambia's 7th Republican President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA, Tuesday, 21st December 2022, held his last press conference of the year 2022, where he highlighted a number of cross-cutting issues and how his administration is positioning Zambia in a path to economic recovery through debt restructuring and optimizing on the prospects of foreign direct investments, among other measures. According to President HICHILEMA, he has delivered development and that his administration is on course towards combating the high cost of living.
Issues around addressing this vigorously. We understand. We are with you. We're committed to ameliorating the issues around the cost of living.
But some opposition political party leaders, including the Citizens First Party President Harry KALABA, believe the president has lost connection with the grassroots and he appears to be unaware of the various problems citizens are going through. He feels the president did not adequately address the issue involving Konkola Copper Mines, KCM and Vedanta, as well as that of Mopani Copper Mines.
The president didn't also completely failed, lamentably failed, on the issue of Mopani as well as KCM. Instead of answering the question, the president rushed to begin talking about First Quantum. And he was boasting that First Quantum is the single most largest taxpayer in this country. But the president didn't tell us that last year or the other year, the former government was pursuing First Quantum for over $750 million in unpaid dues. So I thought the president should have met or struck a balance in the way he was talking. He told us when he was coming into government that the UPND leadership already had an investor in KCM. And I'm sure you recall that, where he said they are playing around with KCM. When we come, there's already a person, an investor waiting. He was not telling us the truth. Clearly, you can see from how he was waffling yesterday that
And among the key highlights in his address, President HICHILEMA did underscore the need to make ZESCO commercially viable.
ZESCO has to move to be commercially viable. Minister of Energy is looking at me. The last changes to some of these figures was around 205. Honestly, 205.
But Mr. KALABA does not agree with that school of thought, saying it goes against the principle of inclusivity on the need to ensure affordable and inclusive access to electricity for all.
Why in God's name would government want to run ZESCO in a business-like manner where ZESCO begins making profits over the poor citizens who are already overburdened? This is a time to cushion them. Dr. Kaunda under UNIP cushioned. Dr. Manawasa did the same. Dr. Chiluba did the same. President Rupia Banda, President Saga, these leaders vowed me because they understood that there are some families that would never see a bulb lighting on for as long as government does not intervene. You have seen that they have increased the connection fees already. Very prohibitive rates they have brought. They are basically saying poor people will not connect power.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News.
Vice President Mutale Nalumango has been honored by Cavendish University, Zambia through a scholarship program known as Mutale Nalumango. The program, which commences in January 2023, has seen 2 females being awarded scholarships to study medicine.
The United Party for National Development has bragged of placing education on top of its agenda with the introduction of free education policy, which has seen massive recruitment of pupils. Regardless of this development, other stakeholders have complained that free education should be extended to universities. Whether that is feasible or not remains subject of debate. Wednesday, Cavendish University Zambia launched the Mutale Nalumango Scholarship Program. The program, which has commenced with 2 girls being awarded fully funded scholarship in the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery for the January 2023 intake. Cavendish University Zambia Deputy Vice Chancellor Oscar Correa says the institution places great importance on matters of technology and science as well as girls, with an equal representation of officers at management level.
We seek to make students employable, but we know employment is not always easy, so we try to also make them entrepreneurs, and wherever they are, we want them to become ethical leaders. Yeah? And we believe that when we do this, we're achieving the Sustainable Development Goal number 4, which is about quality education, and also supporting the 8th Zambia National Development Plan. We also are very keen on developing STEM in Zambia. Yeah? And to this extent, we've made ICT skills mandatory for all our students in the university. In addition to this, we've also partnered with the government of Zambia to offer a course on project management, which we've been running for the last 5 years.
Technology and Science Minister Felix Ntati was also present at the event, where he expressed hope that many are willing to grow the science and technology sector.
You know, as a nation, as we embark to be digitally fit, STEM becomes the foundation of that fitness. So I'm really grateful that you're extending digital fitness to the young ones. That is the future of Zambia. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Vice President Mutale Nalumango, a former student at Cavendish University, Zambia, urged the institution to grow the scholarship program so that many can benefit over time.
This is a very great day for me and I believe for the recipients and for Zambia in general, because at the end of the day, the benefit goes to society. You educate one, particularly a girl that we are starting with, you educate the nation. So it is a very special day for me today. This is something that actually is speaking. It's because there were institutions like Cavendish that are giving, to start with, two individuals education in partnership. That it speaks volumes to Zambia today. So today we are here to actually launch the awarding of scholarships, the Mutalena Lumango STEM Scholarship in Cavendish.
Sharon Kalimbula, Camnet News, Lusaka.
That news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, here are the headlines once again. KALABA claims President HH is not aware of the suffering Zambians are going through. President HAKAINDE HICHILEMA reveals plans to reintroduce voluntary ZAMBIANS training for school leavers. That is all. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.